you tell me when you start.
Okay, I've started recording.
Ow. Ow.
Welcome! Yeah, that's all I have to say to anyone that's watching this. Good luck.
I like you.
May the games begin
right.
and the odds are ever in
right.
your favor.
So, we did have a bit of a, kind of a pre-session, kind of, just meet up with you guys to figure out how you guys would interact with each other. But, we're not going to be doing it this time. Well, no. Sorry. We're going to be redoing it this time.
Mm-hmm.
As you may have noticed, I have put a picture of the amazing ship that you guys are on.
Seems puny.
Yep, it's absolutely massive, and it's actually usually followed by a couple other ships, so don't expect pirates or anything to be a problem. Of the military type, not just random other ships.
It's just tiny frigates going sent by notice me.
I mean, are people on board who are thieves also counted as pirates? Since they're on a ship.
Only if we catch them.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's totally some of those on board, but there's some of everything on board, so good luck. I probably should have statted one, but I'm just not expecting you guys to actually meet one, but there's probably even a few orcs aboard or something.
Aren't
Probably,
orcs
yeah,
like
it's
fungal or something?
Yes.
Yep. Orc mercenaries are actually sometimes a thing, though, so there's probably at least a couple on board. What they're doing there, who knows?
Who knows?
I didn't stat any of those out, so, as I said, not expecting you guys to try and meet one.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yep.
Fucking who knows?
What I am expecting you guys to do is something different. So, let's bring you into the quarters, where each of you have been gathered.
I see a lot of things to shoot.
That's a fun guy.
Yep, I did try and populate these to make them feel as if they are not just, completely out there, but to explain why there isn't even more people here. You're on a spaceship, and there's no real day or night cycle, so everyone's just kind of going to sleep and waking up about whenever their shifts are going on and are off, or whenever they feel like it. So while some people are grouping up, others are just separating, and all that kind of good stuff.
Yay.
So, for simplicity's sake, can we essentially pick up when we've done our initial hellos, I delivered my warning to Jackal, etc. We've agreed to work together?
Yeah, if you want. You guys have come into the room, you've done all the hellos and everything, and then a message comes up. Well, it totally sounds like a tech priest. I wish to welcome you, Throne Agents, to the Misericord. During our travel to the next day, I have arranged some trials before you and many others upon the ship. It is quite simple. I have distributed many highly valued artifacts. Those who bring the most back to this location. There's a little location like on a map or something. Will be rewarded. Those who fail will probably be put to the mutants. Good luck.
Yay.
But then, after he says good luck, it starts talking in a bunch of various languages that a lot of you don't recognize initially. Who here knows, either the machine language, the binary cant, or just tell me what languages you guys have, so I can know what.
Low Gothic
Instigate
and
who?
an unspecified Hive dialect.
Low Gothic and
Specified Hive,
this ship's dialect.
Low Gothic and Secret Tongue.
What?
Secret tongue.
Like there are multiple secret tongues you need to
Yeah.
pick.
Secret Tongue.
Yay! Someone will get that one. I'll try and think of some real quick for the ship's one as well to help you out.
Yay.
The Hive one is no way. There's no ways. So yeah. So for the tech priest, those who are tech priests on this ship may come to the engine room
Oh,
to have a
fuck.
meeting with me at this time. And then for you with the the ship's language, I'm gonna let you get this. I will just verify for you that there is definitely people on board that are probably trying to sell some of these amazing things. Basically, did distribute them to some of the merchants. So yes, that is a valid approach. All right, what do you guys do?
I mean, I'm of course going to tell him.
Well, I recognize.
He's not
some of the
talking to you.
Oh.
It was a pre-recorded message.
No, I'm talking to my team.
Ah, okay.
I'm talking to the rest of us. So, I recognized one of the languages there. It was the local ship dialect. Apparently, the tech priest has distributed the artifacts amongst the ship's merchants. Some of them, anyway.
Well, that's
We should probably-
mildly useful, as we probably want to buy some more supplies for this in any case.
Mm-hmm.
I also recognize one of the languages. He called for a meeting to the tech priest. I'll be right back.
Wait,
Yes.
we should not go alone. When he mentioned the artifacts and a rendezvous point, I immediately thought about ambushing people carrying the artifacts back. I of course wouldn't do such a thing, but if I thought of it, the others will have too.
Of course. But we should at least escort him over there. I don't think the rest of us were allowed to go to the meeting itself. So.
Well, are we allowed to join you, Tech Priest? Are we supposed to wait outside? Do you have instructions on this?
Probably not. It was specifically for the tech priests.
Fair enough. Well, I suppose we should head over there and keep an eye out for any merchants we see along the way. Probably don't want to be the last ones there.
Yeah, the merchants will be the first search for artifacts, forcefully or not. Since that would be, and it wouldn't be. I'm assuming there are multiple people who know the ship's dialect on also searching for these artifacts.
There are a lot. There not as many as you'd probably think, because a lot of these people are also just kind of going to and fro. But there are going to be a decent amount of people that know the ship's dialect.
5 to 10 maybe, probably, at least.
Probably something like that, yeah.
So yeah.
Should have picked up Secret Tongue Ecclesiarchy.
Probably, yeah.
It actually would have helped, yes. It actually would have.
Well, I had no way to know that it would be based on the Secret Tongues.
This guy may or may not know literally all of them, so...
Oh. So I'm assuming this is the guy you talked about being badass?
Who
Or
knows?
that's just...
You'll find out in a little bit. Alright,
Yes.
so let's see. I said the engine room, right? Let me go and bring that up. Oh,
Yep.
As mentioned, we'd also like to check out any merchants on the way.
Yeah, can we like make
So you guys going
awareness?
together more?
Yeah,
You guys going together basically?
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
Just gonna-
want anyone pulling a fast one to illuminate some competition here.
Good news is, I actually completely thought about that. I decided to avoid it for at least the first session.
Well, yeah. Real quick, can I roll my trader merchant to essentially have an idea of which ones he would have probably gone given the artifacts to?
Sure. I'll let you roll that. I won't tell you how effective it will be to roll that, but you can roll
I'm
that.
assuming not very, but hey, I can try.
I
You can try.
I want to roll awareness just to keep an eye out for anything of note, whether threats or stuff conveniently placed on display.
Sure. I'll let you try and roll it.
Can you give me a macro for actually rolling non-psychic powers?
Just go and use your little sheet.
Oh yeah,
It's literally all on there.
So,
I forgot that's
right,
the thing.
I don't have
I thought it
awareness.
was modifier. Are there any target modifiers? I'm assuming no.
So just the blind roll.
It will just be a blind roll in general.
Well, I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 16 and you rolled a 2. Well, congratulations. Also, in case you didn't notice, I did totally go and fix those up. So.
Yay. 2.
What do my priest eyes see?
Yeah, I'm going to roll awareness as well. But I don't think it's needed, so.
That 16 should have been a degree of success, I think.
How the fuck do I succeed with -1 degree?
And you said you fixed these, Epic.
Swear, I thought it was fixed.
It seems like you have done incomplete testing here.
But I totally went and tested it. God damn it, let me see.
You know,
42,
so
roll a
has said
40.
every programmer ever when his program fails.
Okay. Don't worry, I know how to fix this pretty easy.
Yeah.
Jack, do
assuming
you
that's
have
one
an
degree
actual
success.
plus 10 on your awareness?
Yeah, I
Well, add
actually
one,
get that.
just for now, before I go and change this real quick.
Mhm.
Add 1 success to all of those. So you got, 1 degree of success, 2 degrees, 3 degrees of success, stuff like that. So let's see.
So I got 0 degrees of success on the one on the last one.
Yeah, the -1, that's 0 degrees of success.
Yeah. Also, Chris, the reason I have +10 is because psychers actually get awareness. It's fun.
It's like your a basic thing, right?
Yeah, it's a basic thing.
Let's
I guess.
Yeah, I
It's
think I
psyker.
bought mine. I bought mine as advance.
Well, I need to buy both +10, basic and +10, but I do get it pretty early.
Yeah, I didn't get anything at plus 10. I just got a bunch of basic stuff, so I could do different things.
Alright, save the script. Someone want to do a quick test real quick before I go into what you guys got for those?
I can test inquiry.
Well, I'll roll my merchant again because of the
There we
testing.
go.
Well, yeah, it seems to work now. Maybe.
Let me just check if the fails are working correctly as well. Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
68 minus 29.
Should be... No. Yes, it doesn't count the first degree because... Like, it starts counting degrees from 0. That's the weird part,
Yep.
remember.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to, which was why it was actually just a little bit hard to try and get this going correctly. So failed by 3 degrees, but only just barely, actually. You almost failed by 4 degrees. But yeah,
Okay,
that
so...
looks like it's working too. Alright.
Yeah.
So, what do we get for our wonderful rolls?
Okay, so Jackalor, you made trade merchant, you got even a degree of success. So, this guy probably isn't really a merchant, per se. It would be pretty likely to just go to either of those that are pretty well connected, or those that are just not well connected. He probably doesn't have much of a middle ground between those.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
random guy off the street or someone who's really at the center of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're probably not going to get much luck if you try, the middle ground anywhere. You should just either go for those that are doing a lot or almost nothing. Because it's probably a mix between those two if you did enough stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Awareness, and you had 3 degrees of success. Wow, that's actually a whole shit ton.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that.
I'm so glad I got the basic training in that now.
It's like awareness is good or something.
Okay, let's see. I'm not going to give you any hints on, items or anything, because those are actually fairly well hidden and not supposed to be found just by a basic awareness test. At least not at this point.
Yeah, I figured that would be more of an inquiry thing.
Yeah. So, instead, what you get along the way is that, it does seem like there's quite a few groups that are starting to talk to each other quite a bit for some reason or another. Particularly, it looks like the mutants and stuff are actually really kind of showing themselves right now. Like, usually trying to avoid most other people.
Guys, look over that carefully, just glance in that direction out of the corner of your eye. You see that? I don't like that. That doesn't seem good.
Let's see, you got a degree, just a general success for your awareness. You just get the more basic, there's the ship seems fairly, really active despite being in a non-essential area where there's no real work to be done.
Do you get any extra info for being off the ship? Like, would this be natural or would this be a special occasion?
But like you already
This
told
seems
you,
to be
this-
some kind of special occasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I have a feeling that there is gonna be some bullshit involved in where we're going. I think it was a good idea to go together.
I agree.
Alright.
Make sure that the shotgun is ready to fire. Just in case.
Yeah, I'll keep my stub pistol ready. Or stub revolver ready.
Also ready to, and if anything, take out my last pistol.
Wow, he actually went so far as to draw his weapon.
When you draw your pistol, a lot of the mutants and stuff nearby suddenly start seeming to disappear.
Oh,
say to
you
draw,
tipped
but
them
that works.
off.
I did not say to draw. I was ready to draw.
Ah,
Yeah, you
Okay.
did say-
then I misheard. My apologies.
Me too. Alright. So I had forgotten to set that part up just a bit. Alright. I already had plenty of shit ready for that. So I just need to place some tokens.
So unprofessional. Not everything is prepared in advance. Crap storyteller, 4 out of 10.
Well,
I'll admit, curious how this will go. But,
Wait. Not improvising everything? That's not how you play Epic.
actually, the only reason I forgot this part was because I forgot I wanted the tech priests to meet each other. So, there we go. Alright. Let's see if do I remember how to do this? I think I do. Alright. So, Bacon is going to get to go to a special map where no one else gets to see him. I'm just kidding. I could do that. I'm going to send you all over there.
Like,
So
if we...
nothing seems to happen along the way. Eventually, you guys will get over here. It will go to the bottom, particularly. Place your characters down here.
Yeah, by the entrance, I assume?
Yep.
Not in the wall, damn it.
Tech priest is in the wall. How'd this happen?
Yeah.
He obviously dug his way in there.
At this
Alright.
point, the shotgun is still hanging from the shoulder strap, but there's noticeable tension in the fingers. This is weird. This isn't okay. Something's gonna happen, clearly.
I'm just going to, like, when we get close to the, like, Mechanicus, Adeptus Mechanicus place, I'll relax a little, because the Adeptus Mechanicus got it.
I mean, they might be, but it's only safe when we see the tech priests. Until then, it could still be an ambush.
Well, when you come up here, you see a couple of servitors that appear to be ready for combat. Not particularly with you, though. What I mean by ready for combat is it's pretty obvious that should anything happen, they're ready to just start, slashing and bashing things.
Yeah, okay.
It's a safe place.
So,
You have
tech
tech priest here,
priest,
so yeah.
can you find out if we're allowed with you?
Yes, I will try to see it. He approaches one of the servitors and tries to communicate with it.
You wish to make a tech use test?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. They don't generally talk in the normal way or anything, so you have to actually try and, whatever's in their little cogitators.
Oh my fucking god.
Bacon, goddammit! This is why we didn't want to take you to the engine room.
Oh my fucking god.
Did he break it? Did he actually break it?
No, he didn't break it or anything. So you try and, understand what's going on, what orders it might have been given, or anything like that. You just can't seem to try and get into it. The machine spirits don't seem to be particularly happy to see you.
Yeah, that's a sign.
Bacon,
It appears that the machine spirits are not happy that I brought you so deep on here. So I think I need to go alone.
I am gonna drag the here a ways down the corridor until there's like a convenient turn-off point where we can sort of stand in the shadow and try and get a glimpse of the other people coming here, so we can remember some faces.
They're tech priests.
I mean, I'm assuming a few of them might be escorted by their groups. At the very least.
From what you can tell, not particularly, doesn't seem.
No, we'll try to remember the tech priests. What is that, a -30 awareness test?
Yes, if you're trying to remember the people that tend to wear deep, dark red cloaks with generally cybernetic enhancements on their faces.
Jackalor, I
Yes.
believe in you.
Oh sure, I'll roll it. Can I get a bonus from Paranoia?
No, that would
on
be a
this?
-30.
That's not a -30.
No? Should I
You
re-roll?
didn't put the -30 in.
I mean, it would be a failure either way unless there's...
It's lol.
Damn.
I'll let you reroll. There you go.
Well, no, that's perception, not fucking awareness. Oops.
Yeah, you have a +10 on that. You have a chance.
Hey!
See? I knew this was a good idea.
You know what? You know what? Because he got to do that. You guys meet this guy as he's walking by.
Lol.
That's totally head honcho, isn't it? Totally is him. That's totally the bot. Does he like?
So when you're looking at this guy, you realize, you know what? I don't think there's any flesh on that dude. Period.
What a dream. I want to be like him someday.
That's an interesting guy, I guess. Probably their leader or something.
You just tried to remember just a ton of tech priests walking through. So sure, you get that.
Okay, so one of them has apparently no flesh on them. Good to know.
Alright, that does mean he's gonna be following behind you, Bacon. So you'll get to see him in a little while.
Bacon.
You got to brush shoulders. How's that?
Bacon, the plan is complete. You are at a giant machine. Find the weak spot and fire the proton torpedo.
Oh my fucking god, that's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Don't
But-
listen to
Alright.
him.
So, Bacon, you come into the room, and it seems like there is just, in general, a lot of various, servitors, drones, and other tech priests just kind of surrounding in this room. Where there is a giant, just a giant thing right there. You might be in either the reactor room or the engine room.
Could I roll to see what this giant thing is?
It is Archaeotech.
Did you pick up Archaeotech?
I don't know.
I know you did.
I fail.
Do you want to spend a faith point to reroll?
Up to you. Why is yours trained? I don't think yours should be trained quite yet, should it?
You gave me a extra point. That was a talent.
Oh yeah,
talent.
talented. You have talented.
I took
That's
on
right.
architect. But
Sweet.
yeah, I fail.
You
It's
can
up to
just
you.
reroll that, if you want to.
If you want to, it's not really that big of a deal to actually know
We
which
should
one it is.
probably reserve it for artifact finding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
might want to. This is not that important to know off the top of your head
Yeah.
or anything.
I'm
Probably, yeah.
saving one of mine for the inevitable inquiry test when we go to see those merchants.
Yep. Let me actually go check what this one was real quick. So, yep. All right. Let me note that. It is what I thought it was. Sweet. Yeah. So yeah, you come into the room. There's a bunch of tech priests. They all seem to not be particularly talking with each other, except for a few exclusions. You want to just
No.
wait around for a little bit, or
Yeah, I just go to a corner and wait around, talking. We are tech brits. We don't need to talk.
For fuck's sake, Bacon, try to listen in. Don't waste the time.
when you try and listen in, they're not trying to be stealthy or anything. They're just talking about who might have been calling them together. And as you listen into that for just a moment, something walks behind you, up to just kind of the center between these two combat servitors.
He's gonna start all
Welcome.
the tech twists.
So, as you are a tech priest, you look at this guy, and, well, let's put this in out-of-character terms. You realize he has about 11 or 12 different mega dendrites on him right now.
Oh my god.
By your messiah.
He also, in the middle of coming out, seems to pull a rod out of the side of his cloak. It is the Omnisire rod. This puts him as one of the highest agents within the Mechanicus possible.
Think of the experience points. Launch the sneak attack now!
How to destroy the engine. But yeah.
You just failed your architect roll. You don't know how to destroy the engine.
You don't know what it is, whether it be the engine or something else, so... Let's go bring up this guy's stuff. Let's actually make it so you guys can see it.
After realizing that he's probably one of the highest ranking,
Oh,
there is
Solomon
any,
Novus.
Yep,
there's any,
I just put them into your guys' stuff.
I should do any reverence or something like that. I don't know.
If you wish to, he's about to introduce himself. He's about to introduce himself. Welcome, fellow tech priests. I am the Magos Solomon Novus. I am in charge of trying to train some of you into being fairly decent Inquisition material of sorts.
Wow, just dripping with confidence in this mission, isn't he?
I will be quite blunt. Even if you do succeed in this training course, this will not necessarily mean anything of a particular note until you've actually gone on missions. As a tech priest myself, I have thusly put some of the servitors to work on this ship to try and hide some of these in rather interesting ways. I recommend you try and talk to at least some of them. They might lead you on the correct path. But besides that, I have given each of your groups full what was that word? Yay, for tech priests not having much fellowship. That's right. Full rights to this ship. May do whatever you deem necessary to try and find these artifacts. I do recommend having a bit of a curious kind of mind, though. Whoops, sorry.
He said Bacon's name! He knows! He noticed you, Bacon!
Alright. But yeah. Now, I suppose for those who might know anything about it, I am an agent of the Lord Dragons. This might explain a few things, like why I'm working with Inquisition to such a degree. Do be careful around here.
Blowing up the ship is an automatic fail in these tests, just so you're aware.
I didn't mention that. Well, I wish you good luck. Meeting adjourned.
Should have taken an assassin, just steal the fucking artifacts as they carry them to the drop-off point.
You better believe there's some assassins like that. Oh, wait, before he completely leaves. I know I just deleted him. The time frame for this assignment is until we reach the next hive world. You guys have a lot of time to try and go and find these things, so good luck. Alright.
I will try to leave just after he leaves the place.
Be the first out?
Yeah.
Clever that.
Everyone else starts filing out too. It appears that the combat servitors, those with guns, also leave with him. That may be like one.
Yeah, another good reason for Bacon to be the first out before the slaughter starts.
Alright, what do you wish to tell your party once you get back together?
We have until we reach the next hive world to deliver the artifacts.
Oh wait, Bacon, you're from a Forge world, right?
Yes.
Ah. You know what? I'll let it sound familiar to you regardless, but please make me... what do you have on Forbidden Lores and Common Lores?
Forbidden, I have Archotech, and Common, I have Tech and Machine Code.
You can roll me the Common Lore for the Machine Cult. Give it a plus... I'll even give you a plus 30 to it.
So,
Wait.
and target modifier put 30.
Plus 30, yep.
You have Forbidden Lord Psyker, Jackal, or?
Nope, I totally don't. But yeah, I do. Same with Forbidden
So you got
Lore,
2 degrees of success. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay, so that guy is one of the agents of the Lord Dragon. They are basically the Inquisition of the Mechanicus. There are rumors that they somehow can plug themselves into various places and literally see through any technology in the area. Somehow.
Well, I hope you share that with us so we don't start murdering tech priests as they walk out. Wouldn't that be like, he plugs himself in, sees the corridor splattered with blood as finishing off the last two. Oh, mother of God, already?
I mean, if both of you guys would turn around the corner, you don't need to kill anyone. I would just make them all go insane and kill each other.
Do it.
Good luck with that.
Probably not happening, yeah.
I mean, any of the more advanced ones are basically immune to your bullshittery like that, but you can try.
I'm not tried that. I'm not tried that. Trust me, I'm not tried that.
So we have full rights to the ship. We can't do anything for finding the artifacts. It was recommended to the tech priest to talk with the servitors. They should know about the places of some of the artifacts. Also, the one that gave us this task is watching us all the time, so he knows everything that we do.
I don't think Dekir mentioned what he figured out about the merchants.
I mean, I'll tell you now, if nothing else.
Yeah.
I think we were just busy, so I didn't mention it. So yeah, I will tell you that I believe that he wouldn't place any of the any of the artifacts with just he would probably just place the artifacts either with just any merchant off the street or any of the ones with very good connections, or both, but likely not any of the middling merchants.
I see. Well, if we're gonna be searching for things, perhaps acquiring an Auspex device might be useful, so I might start looking for merchants, actually. Asking questions as I go. There are certainly things we can use, for one thing. I would also like to get us... Well... What would I call them? Microbeads? Communication devices?
Microbeads is generally what a lot of people call them.
Yeah, we should get a set of microbeats so we can communicate if we get separated. Probably don't need a last cutter, what with us having full access.
Yeah.
Well, they're here. I suppose we should go together, and you would know better than I where we would find likely merchants to ask. So,
Yes.
if you could point me in the right direction.
Alright.
Out of character, do I need to roll something with that, or can I just do it? What's it
You're
roll?
from the ship. You can have a pretty decent idea.
okay.
So there's two places that you could go to for this. You could either try going to the cargo bay, or you can try going to the general kind of market that is in this ship.
Which one
You
is
could
closer
also-
to which one is closer to this place?
This place particularly, probably the market. Not by much, but
Personally, I
Mm.
think the cargo bay might be easier. Like, my recommendation would be go to the place where we can use our awareness more easily to keep track of anyone watching us as
Yeah.
we are questioning things.
So yeah, I think we should go to the cargo bay as well. That'd be my first guess.
alright. That's where you guys want to be. That's where we'll go.
Also, I would like to try to communicate with any servitors that I found on the way.
Are you just going to literally stop by every single servitor you stop that's near you?
It's going to take forever, isn't it?
No, not every, so like one each 100 meters.
How far are we walking?
Yeah, this is going to take forever.
The ship is measured more in, like, you know, miles than in anything else.
So we're going for a mile-long walk to the cargo bay? Or a cargo bay?
Basically. Yes, a cargo bay.
Yeah, Bacon, I suggest you roll something to pick out one that looks likely first and just talk to one.
Yeah.
Time is of the essence. Well, we have a lot of time in theory. This is a race and there's a set amount of score points.
So, what could he roll to try to find the right one?
Let me go check what you actually have for stuff, and maybe I'll come up with some from there. Let's see. Your name was A4A65DD Pop.
Also known as
Alright. You have armor, skirmisher, secret tongue. Tech. Oh. I can totally let you do that. There we go. Common Lord Tech. You can roll me that.
Which one looks slightly smarter? Or actually slightly slower with more RAM used up?
Wow. You're also awful today.
Bacon! That
Trust
is
me,
not
it's
how we
expected from
win.
So he didn't find anyone particularly, you know, that looked like they would be, you know, super useful, but you can definitely still roll a tech use to try and talk with one of the servitors, see if they know anything.
That's right. Get a good roll. No.
Nope.
Oh, look, I'm rolling high.
I'm not sure I have seen any servitor twitch in quite that way. Are you sure you're doing it right?
I don't think they're supposed to twitch at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think that I may need a software upgrade.
Okay. There's a lot wrong with that statement. First of all, what is fucking software?
Shrug.
He just continues to walk, ignoring you.
Back here, I think our tech priest might be broken.
Yeah, probably. We should see about this whatever upgrades he's talking about.
Yeah, you guys can place yourself on any entrance here. It really doesn't matter. So.
Does it?
Just at the
Well,
bottom.
it
then,
doesn't
I
matter
suppose.
in that you guys can literally come from any direction because there's just so many pathways.
I suggest we just put ourselves on the bottom. Or I did.
I already put myself at the top, but whatever.
Fine.
Sure.
You
Fine.
split up and got ambushed. Enjoy.
No, I'm just gonna move my character down there. It's hard.
Sure. It's hard. Whatever. Alright. So, you guys are coming up from that way. Alright. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
Find the merchants.
yep.
You're in the cargo hold. It's not where the merchants particularly try and
Yeah,
stay
but
in
would I
general.
have an,
But,
have an idea which ones would be here, or what places I should check out?
Yeah, this will basically be where some of the more higher end ones would be, more or
Ah.
less.
Yeah, the actual suppliers rather than just the random
Yeah.
barterers.
Yep, that's correct. So there's not, near as many to go through, but, they also feel rather more important.
Would this be where I use my skill for being a valet to suck up to them before I actually make the inquiry?
If you wanted to spend the day trying to help them out, it would certainly help you out.
But this would be just the day for all of them, not one each, right? Or would I have
you
to
would
suck
just-
up to each one individually?
I will make it harder for the general thing, but yes. Basically, I'd give you like a -10 instead of a +10. So,
Well, we do have a rather large shopping list, don't we? We want at least
I
a
believe
few
you do.
a few things among all of us, so we can we're at least not wasting their time completely, in theory.
Yeah. You want to try doing that?
I mean, what do you guys think? Take the day? Talk to do
Fine.
it?
We don't have any better leads right now, so we might as well.
Yep.
So I guess we're gonna spend a day making ourselves pleasant, talking about the various things we might want, asking about any curious new things they might have acquired, being friendly and making our inquiries kind of thing.
Alright. I want you to make a roll. I will let the other two decide to do something else for the time being because they're not valets.
Mhm.
Just real for fun things. Are these guys all Voidborn or?
No, not even close. There's only
Okay.
like a couple of Voidborn among them,
Okay.
if that.
Just asking. Real.
I
was
think
just
I
asking.
would try
Most of
and...
the Voidborn you seem to find around here seem to be mildly mutated, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna be focusing on anyone I can identify as coming from High Worlds first of all, because there we have a bond of fellowship at least, of some kind.
Good news on you. There's quite a good amount of those.
Yeah, so, like,
Can I roll awareness? Well, yeah.
so,
Just continue.
Valet, what do I roll for? What's my modifier for that?
For the general amount you're trying to do to just give everyone a good impression, I'm going to give you a -10.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, this one I think is gonna be a reroll if I fuck it up. This is gonna be a
You've got
reroll. So, I spend a fate point to reroll that because...
Yep. Go ahead. Just
Getting-
note that you have spent a fate point.
Yeah, getting the foot in the door, I feel like that's really important here. Oh, for fuck's sake!
You have more faith.
Wow.
I think I can only
Uh,
do one reroll per roll,
you-
so I...
Yeah, you can only do one reroll per roll. So for this day, you have basically wasted the day. The good news is the Hiveworlders seem to be willing to talk to you again afterwards. The bad news is it doesn't seem like anyone else is.
I mean, fuck those
can I-
mutants anyway.
Can I roll awareness to see if we're being followed or anything?
Sure, if you want.
Any modifiers?
Nope.
Okay.
Usually this is, you know, contested kind of role. Don't usually have too many
Wow.
modifiers on those.
All the
Wow.
90s. Like, all of them.
I feel like punishing you guys for all of these fucking things. Even though you're not doing anything that's particularly punishable besides the valet thing.
Oh, come on. That's specifically what we agreed on for using this. Sucking up to important people.
Yep, and while psyching up to them, you seem to have accidentally given one of them a cut on their cheek. It might scar.
How? How that?
He obviously had a mutant fly on his cheek.
No, he asked you to give him a shave.
I don't know in what context he'd have given him a shave, but whatever.
That's among the things that Valet was able to do, supposedly. So, besides that, when you offered to see about managing this one guy's minor amounts of las gun stockpile, somehow they got redistributed among the mutants.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god, I will murder you for this!
Oh, come on. Surely I could have asked Jackalor to help with that. He knows trade. I don't. I just know how to barter.
Yeah, that's something
please
they were
not
willing
have
to do, so...
Okay,
Nope, nope.
Okay.
The good news is that they did manage to round up all the las guns, but yeah, you're kind of on the shit list of a lot of the merchants right now.
I didn't know that underling was unreliable. He just told me to delegate it to someone. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know?
You'll get to roll for tomorrow to try and get back in their decent graces. The Hive Worlders are at least willing to talk to you still.
There would be any place nearby that I could do a mechadendrite implant.
Totally.
Yeah.
You just
I
go
would
over
like-
towards where the Tech Priest Foundry is, so...
I just go there and put my utility mechadendrite.
Yep. That'll be what you do for the day, then.
Fucking hell with all these rolls.
How?
All of them.
We are doing all the right things. How could this go so horribly wrong so quickly? I have no words. It's the ruinous powers opposing us. They clearly fear us. And on that note, we need to split the video.
Alright.